I might as well talk about it, folks. So, anyways, this is a series premiere review of Cloak and Dagger. We got two episodes. So, Cloak and Dagger. Amazingly enough, if you actually looked and jaywalked straight to um, Variant Comics, their YouTube channel, they talk all about the history of Cloak and Dagger. One thing you should look at, and that's kind of interesting, is the fact that the comics is flip flop from what the series does. The series flip flop it. So instead of Dagger being the rich person, Cloak is the rich person. Kind of. Kind of. He goes to private school, so they have to have spare money. While Dagger on the other hand, she actually is not rich. She actually is part of the poor. Well, actually, not really. They actually go in families that are pretty decent. But as soon as her dad died in that tragic accident, that's when all hell broke loose of where her life is down the freaking damn drain. Really is. So one thing you need to know about the incident, I know maybe spoilers, why not? Is that the incident happened where Cloak actually took something his brother was supposed to steal just because he's like, dude, I'll do it for you. They were about to give it back, but then I would say a counterfeit police officer. A counterfeit police officer finds him and is like, where the hell did you get your freaking damn car from if you're not even a cop? And then he chased after them for some reason. It's like, dude, if you're a police officer, why don't you just keep going? Especially if you're not really a police officer. Like, for instance, let's be cops. You don't think they just straight up went already to, oh, let's go to a murder case. No, they were just freaking playing at first, and then they got into that business. For him, he just straight up went for it. So he decided to actually kill the brother after fireworks. So I kind of suspected that he's not a cop because chances are I bet police officers, even though they're not soldiers, they actually are temperament to when it comes to huge explosions or some kind of weird crap out of nowhere. They don't just shoot. All of a sudden they hear something like, row, row, row. It's like, what the fuck, man? It's just a dog barking. I'm pretty sure police officers have to be temperamental of what they doing. And plus, he's not even armed. So, again, what the fuck, man? So he killed his brother, and he actually had no choice but to jump in the water as well, or basically tried to go save his brother. Excuse me. Dagger actually went in the water because her dad just died out of nowhere, and he just turned right in the water, and now somehow he was able to save her. And of course, some toxic chemical or some oil, whatever, got them both, and now that's how they got their powers. In the original version, it turns out that they got drugs. So unlike Luke Cage, who technically it's the same exact thing that happened to him, kind of, this time it was not at all what exactly happened in the comics. And that's for Ultimate Comics, I think they did take from that. The only messed up part is that number one, they didn't go to school together, and they're not actually boyfriend and girlfriend. While in the Ultimate one that came after Miles Morales, that's when they rolled in, was Miles Morales era, not Peter Parker era. So that's basically it. As for the whole series as is, it's kind of the up and down stuff of, well, Dagger's got to steal crap and she has a messed up life and her life comes back to haunt her, while that Cloak, for on the other hand, he actually is trying to, still kind of looking for the person who killed his brother, and he did find him, but well, there's some messed up transformations. Not to mention he has lots of responsibilities, like for instance, making sure he's at school, making sure he actually is part of the basketball team, and he kind of screwed up a little bit. And then all of a sudden, those guys, after like two screw ups, they decided to meet him after school at night and beat the shit out of him for some reason. And yeah, he does have the magical powers, but it sucks that the magical powers didn't work at the point of where it's like, yeah, it's a great time to use it. It's like, yeah, so when he actually found the guy that killed his brother, he was about to shoot the freaking hell out of him. Oh, his powers now work. But when he's getting beaten the freak up, oh, his powers don't work. What the fuck, man? That sucks. The interesting part about their power so far is the fact that Dagger is able to create daggers from energy, and she's able to see the good times in people. Meanwhile, when it comes to Cloak, He's able to touch people and see the darkness that's inside of him, along with the fact that he's able to teleport. That's all that he got. That's all they got. So the series, right now, the 2 episodes. I am interested in it, but not as interested as if it was Luke Cage or freaking Daredevil or Iron Fist. However, it's like, yeah, all those, well, Jessica Jones too, but eventually that got screwed over to the point of where I'm like, ugh, I can only watch Jessica Jones once. This one, at least the good news is that this, when it comes to ranking them, this is going to be before Jessica Jones season 1 and 2. That's the good news. It's like, yeah, you're up there. You're at least above the Jessica Jones, because at least when it comes to Jessica Jones, I will never watch those ever again. Watched it once, not gonna watch it again, all because of that one teeny tiny bit of content they think is a good idea to bring in. As for the Cloak and Dagger, right now we'll just have to see how things play out. For right now, it was okay. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't that horribly bad. It was okay. It wasn't like really cringeworthy. I mean, they made it a teen drama. There was some sexiness in there, and the messed up part is like, hey, dude, hey, what the fuck, man? You telling me Cloak gets stranded and butt naked, while Dagger, on the other hand, no, she doesn't get stripped at all. It's like, that's some bullshit, man. It's like, that is some bull crap, man. At least the good news, we didn't see his butt cheeks, thank God. It's like, we know he's naked, but oh, freaking damn, thank goodness that we didn't actually get confirmation of that. It's like, I would rather see freaking Dagger, even though chances are she's underage, damn it. But again, I would rather see her than actually see freaking Cloak over there all freaking naked. Uh, so watch and don't watch. Watch or don't watch. It depends on you. For the time being, I don't see any connection to any of the other TV shows or even movies. However, all I can tell you is that, well, Roxxon is different from what's going on in the comics. Roxxon actually was owned by the Red Skull. Meanwhile, we find out in the movie, even though, again, that's some bullshit, where it's like, I wanted him in freaking Guardians of the Galaxy. I was hoping that he was actually in their prison. But no, he wasn't in the first movie. And turns out, yeah, he actually got stranded in another freaking damn planet eons ago. And now he's just there. And he sees the freaking soul gem. And he's like, well, I can't get it. This sucks. This is bullshit. And finally, Thanos comes to help him. But, well, not comes to help him, but I'm still saying, dude, you could have bummed a ride with freaking Thanos at this point, man. You could have bummed a ride to get freaking out of there. Maybe. So yeah, Roxxon is actually just owned by people who are completely corrupt and stupid. That's how it goes. It's like, yeah, they're completely corrupt and stupid. We already figured out that Roxxon, not Exxon. Exxon's cool. Roxxon was already freaking corrupted since the 1940s. And it's even worse when it came to the 2010s era because, well, the president was about to get killed over a Roxxon freaking plant, well, Roxxon property. Yeah, and basically, the Mandarin said, "Hey, these guys aren't pieces. These guys aren't freaking angels. They suck, and that's why I'm using this place to kill the president." It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they have done some messed up, slimy crap, and they most likely have done more stuff than what we know of. But at least the good news is that Cloak and Dagger's here, and they might take down Roxxon. Not Exxon. Exxon's cool. Too bad they got rid of the tigers, though. Roxxon is the one that needs to be destroyed. And in Ultimate version, they did go after Roxxon, and I think at the end they were able to take him down. While in Cloak and Dagger, Roxxon had nothing to do with their transformation, so yeah. Yeah, just lots of crazy stuff that happened. So anyways, yeah, thank you for watching. As for like or don't like, I'm okay with it. You can watch it if you want. It's a teen drama. Just note that there's lots of freaking controversy stuff in there. Like, for instance, a police officer shooting an unarmed black dude. That's some bullshit. Not to mention a freaking school who thinks it's a great idea. That's like, hey, we could bleed up this black guy and not get away with it. Yeah, we sure can do that. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get marked as hazing. And then, oh, fuck, we weren't hazing him. No, yep, it was hazing, bastards. Either way, it was pretty bad. You're going to jail, dumbasses. Oh man.